Vatitos, you already know, famously, location, but waiting patiently. Wind, marvelous. Consider running, getting a cool breeze. Sight, mountain view. Palm trees, California wind. Feel me? Anyway, man. I'm out of work, as you can see. For your safety.
Stay on the SVX platform. Do not stand in bus lane.
In bus lane. Well, we back on the subject. You are not black, part 2. You are not black, part 2, man. See, a lot of people didn't understand when I was saying that. So we're going to elaborate a little more on You Are Not Black, part 2. See, let it pass. Let it pass. See, black is a spectrum. And it stops at a same kind of black. Then the rest of the other colors continue. If there was no other color, then I would say that we wouldn't have any other color named gray and all these other colors that come afterwards. You heard? See, when I said the light-skinned niggas or light-skinned people, or if you born of a mixed race, once you know that you're born of a mixed race, half of your mother or your father or the other half of your parent is not black, what they call biracial. It does not take away from me being black. It doesn't take away from the white people neither. Those are solid, you feel me? Those are two solid, and white is another spectrum in itself, you feel me? And anything that's lighter than what today white people are, they still white, but they just not as white as white people, you feel me? Just like you have some black people who probably are not darker than me, or some are even darker than me, you feel me? So it doesn't take away from who you are as a person. It's just that we are adding an addition to you. And saying the United States government already knew this already. You feel me? They knew this. There's a reason why certain ethnic groups over a certain period of time are reconsidered white. And what makes a man decide whether you white or black? That's a question that we need to be asking. But You Are Not Black, part 2. While I'm waiting on my bus to go elaborate on that. Let it pass. Let it pass. Let it pass. Let it pass. If these biracial kids take a look at their parents, a higher percentage will come to the realization that they look more like the opposite parent than the black parent itself. Which meaning the person who is black having a kid with a non-black person loses himself in that process. Because nobody can make us, of course not. So you lose yourself in that process already. So automatically, all these other race of people, which we recently made in the Caribbeans, eventually, after they have sex with each other for a very, very long time, eventually they will be considered white after a while. Trust me on that. It has happened several times already. We don't even know what group is next. Puerto Ricans could be next. We don't know. Mexicans, you don't know. Could be another group of people that they're going to consider that. That's what they do, you feel me? Eventually, after a while, they build up enough white melanin, because it's all melanin anyway at the end of the day, for them to be considered white, you feel me? So it's not an insult to any individual. I'm just telling you that what you've been told is wrong. And what people, when white supremacists are saying, let's keep it all white and everything else like that, that's also wrong. That's something we should be saying. We should be like, no, we should keep it all black. You feel me? Because at the end of the day, We lose out. Nobody else lose out. We the one that disappeared. If we go on this trajectory of having interracial sex. You feel me? These kids, they becoming lighter and lighter every generation. You heard? And this is not no made up story. This is all true deals. It's just new research. Niggas don't talk about these things. I just happen to be the one speaking about it. You feel me? So to my light-skinned brothers, from this day forward, you're not as white people. It's gonna take you a long time to get there, but you're still on the spectrum of white.
Please use headphones
Your
for
projection.
radio and cellular
There we go.
phones and other audio and video devices on platform and Russell.
Your projection is white. You feel me? Even if you turn around and you have sex with a black girl, your kid's still not gonna come out as black. It's probably gonna come out caramel. It turns to a different kind of color. You feel me? You just can't get back to that black spot. You just can't. It's a door that is open, that when you go out of it into another existence, it's an entry. You go out of it into another existence. You can't come back that way again. You just can't, unless you start taking pills that make you dark, and that's cheating. But that's all I wanted to say. I wanted to make this video short and sweet. We're gonna come right back in.